Let's celebrate. There's a party going on right here, a celebration to last throughout the years. So bring your good times and your laughter too. We're gonna celebrate your party with you. Come on now. Let's all celebrate and have a good time. We're gonna celebrate and have a good time. It's time to come together. It's up to you.
I'm on my own, broken and alone. I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost.
Join us in the heart of personal transformation with Level Up Circle TV, your exclusive gateway to unlocking your inner potential and achieving extraordinary results. This TV show is your secret weapon for personal and professional development, packed with valuable insights, expert advice, and real-life success stories. Are you ready to take the leap and transform your life? Don't just watch, participate. Tune in, take notes, and then take action. The journey to your greatest self starts here. So, get inspired, get motivated, and get ready to level up. Join us and let's embark on this transformative adventure together. Click that remote and let's start making your dreams a reality. I hope you guys can hear me screaming and I'm not muted in your end of the screen. You have no idea how excited I am. First of all, I look sleepy. Literally, I haven't probably slept in a week. So to be honest with you, you guys know look at these amazing souls. Look at these amazing souls. Some of them currently right now is going through a huge adversity, a lifetime of adversity that no one ever wants to. And you know, when you look at life and death, you look at it differently when you're the one who's affected by that. when it's somebody else's, the ways that we can only do is give our condolences when someone dies, or their family member dies, right? But the pain that that person goes through, you need to give them some type of space, right? And some of our family members, this is family now, they have no idea saying yes to me. They become hooked on family forever. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Guys, I have never been in an anthology where it was announced less than, okay, I swear it's like 12 hours, less than like 15 hours. We literally hit 5 number ones best selling in international. It's crazy. For our brothers and sisters in Australia, thank you so much for your undying support. Like, we hit number 1 in Australia first. They were followed by USA, and then of course I believe it was maybe UK, and then Italy was also scored by there. And I can't believe that we actually had Italy scored. We weren't number 1 in Italy, we're close, but we had UK and Canada as number 1 as well. And it's just Japan, number 1 bestseller in Japan. Never happened before. It was just wow. Mark Reed, want to shout out to you guys there, brother. I was there last night trying to DM you people. Canada, Canadian family and friends, thank you. Facebook too, because I know you guys are watching on Facebook. My family in Japan, thank you too. I've been DMing my family and friends everywhere I could possibly think of. You have no idea. The goal really is to spread awareness that even through our adversity, we do not have to just always survive. We have to thrive. And even in this moment of congratulations, some of your friends, some of your family members that are close to you won't understand the feeling that you have. And you would think that, this is not our first time to be international best-selling author for some of us. This is probably our 3rd or 4th one. But to be a publisher, meaning on my end, I'm publishing it, not somebody else's project. It's my project with amazing brothers and sisters. To be hitting 5 countries as a publisher, I have no words of gratitude. None. I was trying to find a really good word to be witty on dictionary. I couldn't find one. Look how amazing they are. Congratulate them, guys. If you see them in person or not in person, I wanted to just take this moment to show you how amazing my brothers and sisters are. They have worked hard, really editing and putting up with me. You guys got to do this. And Susanna, gosh, my sister from another mister is so amazing. She also puts up with me, right? And oh my gosh, amazing soul. So I would just want to take the time to really share. Hi, you guys. I just woke up, so excuse my face. But it's gonna go empty in a minute with Dr. No, hello, with Queen of Mindfulness. If you guys already don't know, we're all queens in here, okay? I'm just saying. So this is Beyond Boundaries, Thriving in Life's Gray Sun, guys. No more surviving. We are thriving, right? No more surviving. We are thriving. And my daughter's like, Mom, why do you do this instead of this? Because technically in Korean, this means love. When you guys see us on TV and people go like this, technically it looks like a heart, right? That's love. And when she sees me like this, look, it's a difference between this and this. This is a check mark. That means you are thriver. I just want you to communicate the symbol. So when you see me this means I love you. This means, yes, you're thriving. See the hand gestures? I know we're in a gang, right? Oh, what's up? So this is thriving, guys. That means you're thriving. Longer looks like an L or a check mark. That is thriving. And then this one. And I think Mike says, I thought you were giving me a middle finger. It looks like a middle finger. It's not. Okay. It's a check mark. Anyway, oh my gosh. I just want to look at this. International bestseller. What? Okay, it's not easy to get there, but we are all number 1 on a lot of categories. We even hit number 1 on paid categories. My mind was so blown. I was like, how did that happen? I'm not going to question it, but how did that happen? Right? So this is my dear sister, my co-editor, my co-everything. Of course, our brother Mike, right? From Hounds of Business. How could we not know?
And of course, our dear sister, Dr. New, I'm dubbing her the queen of mindfulness. I know there's a lot of mindfulness out there, but that doesn't matter to me. This matters to me, my queen of mindfulness. So when I need to be mindful of myself, I just like, sis, what's up? And she'll pick up. Dr. Michelle Bowes, I've had her as my friend, my confidant as well from the university when I was her dean. She's also here, thriving, right? Our dear sister Kristen Lynn Norai. Hello, Jessica Harvey. You've seen her in my TV show. You'll see more of them coming on Thursday's show. Of course, Jacqueline. She and I actually met at Barnes and Nobles. I'm going to make an announcement in a minute. Of course, my brother from another Mr. PME, CEO founder, Willie J. And our sister Jenny, my artistic sister. Her and I are going to do makeup on April. I want to do I know. It's not October yet, but I want to do Ariel Under the Sea. So it's like half of my face will be ocean and half of my face will be like normal princess. I got the hair for it. Yeah, short red hair. I have the hair for it. So her and I are going to do April, sometime in April. I don't know when. And then, of course, my brother Ulu from another Mr. in Nigeria, Africa. And, of course, Stephen, my new best friend, brother. I love Steven. He is so giving with his information and trying to give us really practical approach on, when it comes to anxiety and depression and maybe what we're lacking of and what we should be looking for. And of course, our queen of mindfulness is also, by the way, a doctor in pharmacy. Hello. So she can also give us those things and those advice for free. My dear sister, Crystal, she was like, why was I first? That is so amazing. It's because I wanted you guys to see that when you judge people based on your simple mind, like little mind interaction with somebody, and you judge them because they're vulnerable, it's not for you to do. Don't judge people because they're vulnerable right now and they're making mistakes left and right. Instead, be their mentor, be their guide, and really be giving, right? We are an abundance of love and compassion. We should, if we want that for ourselves, then we should do the same for others. And I love you, dear sister. And of course, Shonda, right? And these people have all their businesses. And that's why I want you guys to know. And Russ Hedge, I mean, like, who doesn't know Russ, right? Marketing with Russ, that's for sure. And then Gabe's been quiet lately. I hope our brother is good to go. But haven't seen him here and there in a bit. So I'm going to be knocking on your door soon, brother, just making sure that you and Yvette are good to go. And I love their relationship and when they are going online. My dear sister, Marlene Foster, amazing connection, highlighting everyone. And she is so giving, guys. And so I love Marlene as well. Scott, hello. When I was reading his story and when he wanted to be part of our Thrivers group, I was blown away how a true man really should and not be afraid to say, yes, I made a mistake. Yes, I made all of these things. But now I learned my lesson and I want to make sure that other men out there can actually show up for themselves and for their family. And thinking that all these judgments are coming at me, I don't care anymore because I want to help others. When you see yourself and all of your actions is actually beyond you, beyond that ego that we have, it's beyond you and your pure mission, PME, right? Pure mission is to level up the world through whatever you're going through. Scott's the man right there. And can we not? I think Isabel's love and her story about heart and about animals. You guys know I love my pups. Never, ever. You can talk bad about me. You can talk whatever bad about me. Do not talk bad about my pups. We will have a problem. My kids definitely are off limits. Ollie, he was traveling and he was sharing all of his travels. He has so much love to give and I love his energy. Harsha, the flow state, right? How could you not love Harsha? He also tells me, hey, Dr. Lehman, first thing you got to do is drink cold water, right? Cold water, and then you will lose weight. I'm trying. I think I still have burrito rolls I got to get rid of, but I'm trying, Harsha, for sure. But thank him for that. And of course, Jackie, our fellow pharmacist, right? And her story is so moving, so endearing. You guys got to do it. And then Jackie, wow, raw. I didn't know about that. When I was reading, I was like, my head was tilting. Like my German Shepherd's super curious and super amazed that she feels so comfortable, not just telling her story with a bunch of groups of people, us. She's telling her story for the world. Like, wow. Amazing. You guys gotta read, okay? And my dear sister Lori, for all of those veterans and spouses of veterans, you got to read it. And my sister Danielle, in my heart of hearts, she's always gonna be my sister from another mister as well. You have to read her story and her plight, her current plight right now. My brother Timothy, you guys seen him, his story. He wants to inspire others. Love you, bro, all the way from down under. And how could you not love Kinga? I messed up big time. And she was so compassionate. And Susanna and I were like crying. We're like, how the heck would you do that? One thing you gotta know about me, guys, if you don't know, if I messed up, I will own it. I won't put fingers in there. Although sometimes I might blame my bulldog because they do eat my homework, quite honestly. Honestly, okay, they eat my homework. I bought 10 books to be signed and they ate all of them, like all the corners. And I was crying, but I couldn't do nothing about that either, right? But this is an amazing group. Hopefully you guys will do it. You have about 3-4 hours, and that's pretty much it in terms of that. But I'm going to stop talking because I want to bring in my sister from another mister. Unmute, sister. I see your mute button. Unmute. She's gonna start talking, and I'm like, oh.
Hello,
How are
friends.
you?
I am good. Can you hear me?
Yes, you're not mute. Yes, I can hear you. You're
Happy
good.
Sunday, everyone.
Happy Sunday,
What a
sister.
wait.
Tell
Yes.
everybody what we're doing today.
We're doing mindful self-care, right? Because I think after our anthology, we need some pampering to take care of our skin,
I'm
lack of
so
sleep,
tired.
or trying to find that or for sister CJ and everyone else on the team, our ratings and say, are we yet in how many countries and what categories, right? But I think, pouring back to ourselves is something that we definitely need, right? On a Sunday, getting pouring back to ourselves so we can have off to a better start for the next coming week, right? For us in the US anyways, it's Sunday evening here.
Yeah, they're in the future. Some people in the future. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take out my background. Hold on one second, guys. The reason being is that we're gonna do something, but one of my announcement to tell you is our physical book. Someone was asking me, hey, when is your physical book ready? It's actually gonna be ready next weekend to be bought. I'm hoping it will be sooner, but more likely it'll be next weekend. And we'll make the announcement. Here's the other announcements. This will be the only anthology that you've seen in our community, at least. I've never seen one done. I'm bringing this anthology to Barnes and Nobles, right? That's the biggest here in the US. Outside of the country, outside of United States, I don't know what other bookstores that you guys have, but I'm bringing it out. I'm buying my own ISBN on this one, and then it will not be available. So basically, here's what is going to happen. It's going to be available next weekend, and then everybody, including the authors of this book, co-authors, you have literally 5 to 7 days to buy and purchase this book, right? That's it. Because I'm pulling it for the next 2 months. That means like to the end of the month, you'll have literally that. And then by April and May, it will not be available for purchase at all. It will be available again back in June-ish. Once the June is coming out and when it's available, it will be for a higher price. It will still be available on Amazon, but this time it will also be in your local Barnes and Nobles. So all the writers and all the co-authors in this book can actually go into Barnes and Nobles and ask around if you want to have an event signing, book signing in your area. Here in California, I'm going to invite my sister Danielle. I'm hoping Dr. New will come, and also Harsha, Jacqueline, obviously, and then of course my dear sister Susanna, and Danielle. So the 5 of us hopefully will be able to be here. We're gonna have 2 or 3 Barnes and Nobles that we're gonna hop in, so we can actually have book signing with our books for the first time in anthology. So that's my other announcement. The second one is we do have. Oh, you can't see. I'm trying to see if I can take it out. We do have a what do you call this, swag that we sell. It's on our YouTube. And thank you for subscribing. My YouTube channel, we hit 50,000 subscribers this weekend. There's a lot of win this weekend. And then there's gonna be classes that I'll be putting in there for all the members who are members in my YouTube. So I will have classes in there that you can level up as well. And then wait for my classes that's going to be in multiple languages soon. I will be doing that as well. But today I'm going to take off my makeup. This is the first time I'm actually doing this. I think as far as men, only Mike have seen me put my wig on and my makeup on while I was talking. This is like, I can't believe I'm doing this. Like, honestly. But here's the thing. Part of being authentic is people always say, oh, you have a mask on when you wear a makeup. Part of my self-care and part of me feeling confident is my makeup. Like, to me, it's art. It just gives me that little smile. Like, I have my red lips. How you see yourself affects your psyche. I feel so pale and without my makeup, I'll be honest with you. And it has nothing to do with you or anybody out there or for guys. I'm married, for God's sake. I don't care about that. It's just me feeling comfortable. And makeup for me just gives me that extra oomph and extra courage. And I love the art and painting myself, right? So tonight, you'll be seeing me without my makeup or whatever.
You're still beautiful, sis.
Sister, you going to start or what's happening? First is what? You're going to start?
So you wanna you wanna take off the makeup in front of everybody?
Yeah, I know. Oh my God, guys. This will never happen. This will never happen. So you guys better enjoy for real. Because this will never happen for sure. Okay. So we promised to give you guys skincare where it's actually from your household items, right? So what I usually do, if you want for your skin, like I always tell you, I'm closer to 50, so I don't have Botox yet, but I will. If I see anything, I will. I'm not afraid to say that. So the first thing usually what I do is, this is from my kitchen. If I can open this. This is actually extra virgin olive oil. And what I do is either I put it on the cup, right? So you just put, I don't know, a teaspoon of EVOO. Extra. I know we're not cooking. This is not a cooking channel. Maybe that in the next show. We're cooking our face tonight. And I'm trying to get my
more light.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to get my thing off, but it's not my background, because I don't want my background, but somehow it's like not getting anywhere in terms of my background, so you guys can actually see what I have. A green screen behind me. That's all really I have. So did you already clean your face?
Yeah, so my face is bare, but let me see if I have any thing I can wipe off so people can see. I have something like baby wipe.
Okay.
So they can see everything's raw that we're starting out with.
Yeah, so this one, people on Amazon, let me know if you guys need to know. I know there's towels out there that basically get your face like things that you can use for makeup all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's not good because it's actually create bacteria after your first use. So what I do is I get the bamboo towel. It's actually bamboo, and I just throw it away because it also is environmentally friendly. So I just get that, and this is olive oil. And basically, see, it looks like I have more red lips, but really you take it out, right? Oh my God, it tastes good. I feel like I'm cooking my face.
But as we're doing this, I'm just gonna infuse, so people who don't know, like we're gonna infuse a little bit of, when we do things, put intentions, right? Like meaning, when you do this, you close your eye and you take deep breath, or kind of unwind down, like, slow your breath down and pay attention to all the sensation when you touch your face and places of when you're cleaning, you know, so you can allow yourself to relax, right? Be in the present moment. Because when we are really in the busy of being a mom like us, or as a business owner, like you are in really literally just on the go, right? We're never really taking care and seeing. And when you feel, put your hand, even with that facial or the cloth that you have, feel all the bumps if you have any, right? Appreciate, kind of thank your body and your skin for these are your protective layers, right? Your eyelashes is protecting all the dirt and filters, right? So when we do this, we want to make sure that we're also reminding us we have two eyes. So we want to bring down that bias, right? That we have internally within ourselves and for others. So that way we have a better outlook, right? How we want to see the world in a better view, right? That's how I think when you look at it, you look at gratitude and then how can you improve? And when you do that, you appreciate all the things you have. It's it makes it more like oh wow, other people might not even be able to see, right? Some people are blind, some people don't even have hands, right? So they're not able to even feel, like they don't have limbs, right? Look at you.
Oh my gosh, guys! Like, oh my gosh, you're probably thinking, CJ, why not just cooking oil? Why olive oil? Reason being is that olive oil is actually more, as far as ingredients, it's actually really good for you, right? So remember that your skin is your biggest organ, guys. Okay, that means that whatever you put in your face goes into your bloodstream. Okay, so if you're putting some skincare out there, I have a lot of skincare. You have no idea. I spend a lot of money on skincare, quite honestly, since I was 15, to be honest with you. But there are things that I do on a weekly basis that I do that. So here's the thing. When you hit age, I'd say 30 to 35, if you go in the sun a lot. So this is me without makeup. So I have, see that? Like I have this little black scar. And I actually, that's from me and my issues with like, what do you call that? It's like if I get zits or whatever, instead of like letting it go or putting
Yeah.
toothpaste on it, yeah. So then you won't see that because I put concealer. So just little things like this one is hyperpigmentation. Actually, it was huge. So I'm
You don't
gonna
have
teach you
really.
guys
I have,
afterwards.
molds and stuff too. It's fine.
Yeah, so like I have this issue. So olive oil is making your face that. So then, if you guys
Hold
have
on,
kids,
sis. Oh,
yeah,
well, slow
go ahead.
down so people know what olive oil. So I'm just pulling my pharmacist hat and what olive oil, right? Olive oil
Yep.
also have, rich in the fatty acid, right? But also is a good antioxidant, right? It's also a natural moisturizer, right? So it helps with, hydrating the skin and leaving the skin soft and smooth, right? So those are like, because sometimes when, it's so much in beauty that we have to think, to really take care of myself, I need to go to a salon, a beauty, get a facial, right? But really, you can do things within at home, like what Sis was saying. Having that olive oil can also use as not only as a moisturizer, as an antioxidant, anti-inflammatory. It helps with like when you have redness and then swelling, right? Like things that are harmful for our skin, helping us calm down, soothe the irritated skin, right? So if you have eczema, psoriasis, like if you have sunburn, you can also put that. That helps it, and olive oil is also like an anti-aging, right? It help it
Yes.
neutralize the free radicals that are contributing to your aging, right? So that's also helping with the fine lines, the wrinkles that we see when we frown or we smile. We have those, but it's a very gentle exfoliant, right? To leave your skin really smooth, like your sugar or salt when you use it as an exfoliant, right? So that is your olive oil that Sis is doing to help remove that dead skin. It's also a great makeup remover. So it's good.
That's what I just did. And also for olive oil, the reason I use that because I use it for cooking. It has really good healthy benefits in terms of that. It's actually the EVOO, extra virgin olive oil. It's really known for its content, very rich in healthy fats. Like we eat a lot of fats, but these are good because it's olive oil is a liquid fat obtained by pressing the whole entire olives. And
Yeah.
I actually did that just to take off my makeup, like guys. I don't even know where I put the other one. Like, look at that. It's nasty, right? But it's there. Sister,
And
do you
try
have
when you do it, you try to do it up, right? One of
Yeah,
the thing
no,
is
but I'm gonna teach them later on
okay.
the face yoga. But you can
Which one?
actually teach us exfoliation. Can you do the?
Yeah.
You have the
Which one did
aspirin?
you do? Yes, I have the aspirin,
Okay.
and I also have it with the honey. So we can do
Yes.
the scrub on that. So once you mix it, you can have it the aspirin either get it with a drop or something with crush it. Some people put it in like a little hot water, just a little bit, so it melt the aspirin. And then if you have the little coating over the aspirin, like enteric coating or others, you can just separate it, right? And really just gently kind of in circular motion, just kind of scrub your face. And then that, I'm gonna do that like this. You don't want to be too harsh and don't do too closer to the eyes, right? Any kind of scrub you want to not do around the eyes. This is so fun episode.
I know. So while she's doing that, I'm gonna show you how I exfoliate. I actually exfoliate two different ways. The first one is coffee. When you wake up, or if you're in winter, if you're in the East Coast, you see this like dry lips, right? Olive oil is also good for that, but you have
Mhm.
dry skin, so you gotta take it out. So you can either so for lips, I usually get coffee, guys. So if you have
Mm.
K cups, open the K cups. There's coffee. Coffee actually has ingredients for puffy eyes, and she's gonna teach us soon with the cucumber, right? In a minute. But what I do with the lips is coffee and olive oil, or coffee with honey, and then you literally put it together. So what I do is I get um olive oil. Hold on, let me get another olive oil here. So like olive oil, guys, okay? And it's on this pad. And what I do is I just put a little bit of coffee grind in there, ground coffee, and really this much. It's not that much, right? And I kind of just spread it until it kind of gets wet on all that. And what I do is I put it on my lips like this and scrub, okay? Because what you're trying to do is make sure that your blood in your lips is actually invigorated and like pretty much woken up. It's like exercise yoga for your lips, really. And when you get old, this right here gets thinner on the top part, and then you get a little cracking in there. The olive oil actually helps that because it tightens the olive oil will help that like smooth it out. But the ground coffee actually takes out those dead skin cells and extra layer of skin that we are getting out anyway, but we don't get it out, right? So you have to go to the salon and spend. Literally, I spent maybe $600 before to get my entire skin like rejuvenated and get the skin out, right? Because this is my skin. I have no filter right now. Like literally, I can't believe I'm doing this, but I am. And so this is what I do: is I put coffee. I know my list looks big, and it tastes and smells so good, guys. But anyway, you just kind
The
of
coffee, it also help with the dark
caffeine.
circles. Yeah,
Yep.
because of it helps constrict the blood vessel, so it helps with the dark circle and the puffiness under your eyes. So it's good
Yeah.
and
So
brighten up the skin and tighten up.
when you do the depuff, don't use this like that, okay? So what you do is you get the coffee like you were making coffee. You only need the liquid. Then from the liquid, you put it in one of these things. You can get this at the dollar store, 99 cents, whatever, or your cup. I don't care, but I just use this. And you put the liquid coffee in here, guys. You basically cut this in half first, right? Cut it in half. Let's see if I can find a scissors. Not that you don't know how to cut in half, but I'm just going to show you, okay? So when you cut it in half like this, okay, and then you dip this in the liquid coffee, okay, Once it's saturated, you literally put it under like the sandwich bags. Put it on sandwich bags. So this should be like 6 or 8 in a sandwich bag, guys, and freeze it. Then in the morning when you wake up and you're like really puffy, you take this. It should be a frozen coffee by now.
Mhm.
And you literally just put it under your eye in the morning because the cold also helps that, and the coffee will basically get into your eyes. So you just leave it like that. It doesn't stay right now, but if you leave it like that, and the coffee, the caffeine will depuff, and the cold also will depuff your eye bags, because I have dark circles right now too. No sleep, but basically that's what you put. How about your sis? What's the cucumber?
Yeah, so I have the cucumber that, like, you can cut it really thin like this, right? Or and then put it in the freezer, so it's kind of cold, and then you can apply it. Look at this. I'm having fun because on the actual, you can put it either like your eyes, like here, like on for the eyes, or like when you go to sleep, lay down, and kind of like I don't know, some people like to use listen to music, or if you do meditation, you can listen and do deep breathing, and just literally it forces you to stay in the moment and just, oh, let me feel all the sensation, right? Or you can put it all over your face. It's really cucumber. I don't know if people um what do you call 'em? Not only it's good for eating, but try again. My eyes just lately with the using with too much of our computer, like it's
Mm-hmm.
blurry. I don't know if it's for you or not.
It is. I can't. I keep going like this today, and Bella's like, "Mom, do you need help?" I'm like, yeah, I can't see. Even with my glasses, I gotta go back to my eyeball doctor.
But because cucumbers has really high in water contents, right? And so it
Mhm.
helps hydrate and moisturize the skin. So if people who are like dry skin, it also help not only reduce the inflammation, the puffiness if you put it around the eyes, but also you can also, if you blend it in like in a blender, you can also make it into a paste like a mask, right? Like a cucumber mask, to help with like irritated skin, alleviate the redness. It also helps promote like help with the free radicals, like antioxidants, right? They promote with the skin being healthy. So cucumber is a great not only to eat, but also for your skin. And so you can also chop it, blend it, or put it in the freezer like this, kind of really thin, and then put it on um like this.
Yeah, because for me, like cucumber, he does help reduce the puffiness in the skin. Like what my sister said, it's because it's high concentration,
Hmm.
literally in water content. What it does is it hydrates. Like,
Hmm.
I use Laneige right now for my skincare, and if you look in there, it's always water content, high in water content. When you actually put makeup on, like for me, because I do makeup all the time, right? If my skin is dry, and you have dry skin because it's just how it is when you're older, you have a lot of old dead skin cells, so you got to take it out right before you put the makeup or anything. So what I do, I sometimes do coffee, but to get rid of this, because it was so big and dark pigmentation, I actually use baking soda. It's used to clean your toilet, clean your kitchen with vinegar, which I also have vinegar, and that to clean everything that I own. But don't use it on your face with vinegar and and baking soda. So what I do is I use baking soda, and I literally pour the rest of my olive oil in here, and I put maybe a teaspoon of it, and I use it to scrub my face. So she used aspirin, I use baking soda. I probably have been doing this for years now, and that's literally how I just use this thing to mix it. And what it does with baking soda is an ingredient that actually is has micro. You don't need. What happens is if you tear up your skin, if you use not super fine coffee. The ones that you have in your K-cup actually is not super fine. It's pretty coarse coffee. So you're going to tear up your skin. So what I do with baking soda, because it's so fine, it's already the way it is. So I just use that and basically put it on my face. And this is when I do my face yoga, but also get my dead skin cells. So you don't need a lot, just with olive oil, right? Hydration and also antimicrobial, right? And then the skin. So what you do while you're doing that is you could feel it, guys. It's literally micro, right? So with skin, when we get older, it goes down. Gravity goes down because you just sad. That's just how it works. What you do is you put this 2 fingers and you have to circulate motion, and it basically gets not only your blood flow, but literally all the currents and microcurrents in your face. It's like face yoga, and you could feel it all the way. And then when it comes to this right here, when you go like this, when you go down and you see this little pivot, you do not touch that. Okay, that's super sensitive. If you touch that, you're gonna look like you're 80, honestly. Okay. So when you do face yoga, it's always up. And then you see this right here, when you go like this, when you do fish face. This is literally where you put your thing high. So you take this 2 fingers right here and you go up, and you can feel that micro right now, Karen. You go up. Okay. And then, you have, I don't know about you, but I have double, triple chin. It seems like you same thing. You go like this all the way. Okay. Until
What CJ is doing is, instead of people buy the roller that they roll the face, because it helps not only circulating to have the skin, but also it's like the getting that circulation and then lifting, like tighten the skin, right? Like it's like a exercise for our body, but this is for our skin. So
yes,
it's like
for your face.
yeah.
This is face yoga. So you pull up all the time. Don't ever go going down. Gently, guys. Gently. Okay. You're tearing your skin if you do. Remember, you have little micro.
Earlier when Sis was doing the baking soda for those who have like acne, it's good for acne skin people who have like really prone breakout. Baking soda is good to help the antibacteria, to help really help that acne, because people use like tretinoin and all the really harsh things out there, but baking soda is good to help reduce that excess oil and balance your skin pH. So it's good for acne, but like what she just said, it's very crucial diluting it, right? To mix it, the baking soda, so that way your skin are not irritated or either over drying, right? So make sure you do that cautionally.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
And you can also do it with people who are on their feet a lot. I know we're not doing feet, but just so people who are soaking like with foot soap, they can use baking soda to soak and kind of help soften their rubs, like dry rough skin, or like people who have older or are really tired feet. They can soak into like a few tablespoons of baking soda with warm water and soak your feet like 15-20 minutes. That will help their feet. So it's skincare and self-care. It's sometimes it's honoring our body and really paying attention to what's needed. I also have like a brown sugar with honey as a lip scrub. Like earlier, Sis was doing a different one. This one, brown sugar and honey. I like to use my finger, like a lot of time, because I can feel it, and go gently on your lip.
Look, you think your face is clean. It's not clean. That's dead skin cells and still makeup on there, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's dead skin cells, guys. Okay, and makeup in there. And I love the honey and brown sugar, because I'm like, I'm eating it and I'm okay. I'm like, I'm okay. I'm not eating it. And then of course, when you're in the mature section, right? Another thing that I do, my grandma, my great great grandma, it's like back in the 1800s. They don't have any like retinoid, and all this other
Mm.
hyaluronic acid, right? You guys get an organic egg, and this is, I
Mhm.
sleep with it. I don't take it out. It's just the egg whites, okay? I'm gonna put it in because I can't believe we're already almost done. I'm having way too much fun right now. But you just take the egg whites, okay?
Mhm.
This brush right here is literally from Dollar Tree, okay? It's literally for painting. Um, but I take the egg whites and really paint my face, and this one goes underneath. Okay, and if you look, you're like, CJ, I'm like, you have the whole chicken in your face. That's called protein, right? Can you eat whole chicken? I can't. I can have legs and thighs, but put egg whites, okay, and let it dry, and then you'll see the tightening that it does because
Mhm.
it's rich in protein. Um, if you look at Korean products, there's a lot of Korean products that will say made in egg whites, and you're like, what does it do? It does so much to your skin. Remember, when you're older or have mature skin, everything is literally sagging down. What it does, this one goes deep. That's why I do the scrub first, because it opens up my pores
Mhm.
when I do the scrub, so that when I do the egg whites, the protein goes inside my skin to have a full effect. Sis, do you do egg whites too or no?
Yeah, the eggs tighten, yes, and the egg tighten the skin. It really, when you really let it kind of dry naturally, you're gonna feel your skin like tighten, and when you smile, you're gonna have that like feel like tough. Like the skin really dry up, but the eggs really tighten up the skin, firm that oil control. Because it has astringent properties in the egg whites. It control your to not produce so much of oil, so that way for people who have like acne prone skin, it's good for that. It's a good moisturizer and also brighten your skin. Because the eggs has a lot of vitamins like vitamin A, selenium. It help brighten up the skin and even up the skin tones. So that you have that natural glow. When you have those Korean masks that have the glow mask, if you really look, they will have ingredients that is, look in the really fine prints. All the things that they have, and sometimes some of the things that, because our own body have the chemical like properties that you want to mimic, because you don't want to do things that are too extreme. That's what I know people inject fillers and Botox. I'm not much of a fan on those. Nothing against those who are doing it, but I think that if you're able to do it naturally, then you don't have to depend, right? You don't have to depend on getting like go to a salon or getting somebody to inject your skin, because there is side effect, right? You can also
Mm-hmm.
have stiffness and stuff. So it's very good to really take care of your skin. If you do this kind of facial at least once a week, it's good, to do the deep scrub. You don't
Well,
want to
look,
do.
it's already tightening. Like, I can't even
Yeah,
talk anymore because this one
yeah.
is drying up. As soon as it dries up, guys, I'll talk funny. It literally tightens your skin and it pulls your skin. You have to wait till it's super white and you know that's done. Some
Mhm.
people will wash it off. I don't. I like to keep it in, and then what I do is I just massage it like the way I do yoga to take it out. But I know we have to end soon, so I'm gonna tell you, sister, can you talk to us about this class, please?
So Tuesday, there's a QR code that says have up here. If you can scan it, register, so you can attend. And it's very limited seating, but really it helps you when you join. I'm going to show you some things to help you to grow, not only in a personal, but really get your mind, body, soul, like to really align, right? Mindfulness and alignment to take you to personal expansions is really your personal growth. And what that would do is that also will take your business level to the next level, because until you really know who you are, what your values are, and all the purpose you hear, sometimes we have limiting belief that we are a limit, putting our own limit. And so that will also we're going to explore. It's a mini master class that's being offered, of course, with the Level Up Academy. I'm sure Dr. Constance Leland or CJ Sis and many others from the Hounds. And I'm inviting you because you are here showing us not only support with our sisters, but I see a need for that because people are really now than ever is missing that alignment, right? Of that peace, the inner peace that they have a purpose. They're on a mission to do something higher good, but higher than themselves. And so that way I want to help you so you can help more people. So that is really to level you up personally so you can have unbelievable belief of yourself that you can do anything. And that is where we can take you to the next level. And so I'm looking forward to seeing so many of you on Tuesday, and
Yeah.
can't wait to get to know you and to really know one on one. And you can get on Zoom and you can ask questions, so those are things that you can get more. Whatever you have questions, bring them on and we'll talk about it on Tuesday. It's at 12 to 1 Central Time.
Yes, it's 10 a.m. PST. So right now I talk funny because the eggs is really pulling my skin. It's getting tighter. And if you notice, I'm glowing literally. It's because that's protein, guys. And that's why I don't take it out. But this is my magic, my natural Botox to get me to this level when people are like, you look young. This is what I do. I'm giving you guys literally, I've been doing this since I could remember, maybe even at age 9. I was hiding because my grandma's like, it's for old people. But it looks so funny when their faces like this. So I've used egg whites for over 40 years, almost 50 years now, really, because it's the most natural and it's in your kitchen. Like, hello? You're doing omelet in your kitchen, but this omelet's going to be forever, right? And so I love that. Thank you guys so much for being here today. And I can't believe I'm showing my bare face. I feel so naked and not having a makeup right now.
You look beautiful.
I'm like, oh, this is what I really look like, guys. If you see me all makeup, you're like, oh my god, you look so cute. I have no lashes. Actually, I draw my eyebrows because I draw my eyebrows. But right now, it looks like I have eyebrows. Huh? That looks good, actually.
I didn't even pay attention to our comments. People commented.
Oh yeah, well they were. I was looking. There was a lot of comment actually. Kinga feels like I used to do when I was hanging out with my friends. I love that one. We are. You are hanging out, and Mike actually showed up. Mike, are you doing egg whites in your face right now?
or have your wife do it with and have the kids, the girls, they can do a facial for you, Mike, so you can relax.
I think.
Mike, use icing.
Dude, you're putting sugar in your face. What's wrong with you? You're gonna have ants all over you. It's not weird, yes, it's weird. It is very weird. So funny. So what you do, Mike, is just egg whites. Your kids can do it. See that it's powdering already. I don't know if you guys can see.
Oh, do you ever use, if those who eat rice, when you wash the rice, use the water that come out of the, when you wash the rice, right?
Uh-huh.
In our Asian cultures, use that to have as a face wash. I don't know.
Toner. I use it as a toner.
So they use
rice
that.
Water? Yeah, I use it as a toner. See, poor people, we come from poor country. Do whatever we can to get it done.
Yeah, but sometimes, going back to the old days, right? How people have they don't use a lot of, because like my mother, she doesn't use chemical and any product that are beauty, but her skin are nice because she just do the natural ways, right? And so I think sometimes we look for a celebrity. I'm guilty of saying, oh, buy this and that. But really, there's things that we can do that are all naturally in our kitchen that we can take care of ourselves, right? So that is, your skin feels smooth.
Yeah, it does. And look, that's me. No, like, oh God, I look so, I see myself, I'm like, oh my God, CJ, you look awful. And you look so pale. What did happen to the color? But whatever. So I thank you guys so much. I would love to hang out some with you, but my TV people are gonna be like, shut up now, CJ.
Hey,
so
sis, I'm gonna get you say, be more positive because you're beautiful. You have this when you do self-care, start saying you are beautiful, you are enough, right?
Yep.
You gotta talk positive. You cannot say that.
this is what God gave us, so we're gonna keep that, right? This is you gotta be good to yourself, and you're right. You gotta be nice to yourself in the words. But we love you guys. We do have to cut it. Peace. I love
Love
you guys.
you.
Mike, this is not middle finger.
Yeah.
Mike. This is for
Love
driving.
you,
Okay.
Mike, and the Hounds of Business. Love you.
Bye, everybody. Bye, Kinga. Bye,
Bye,
Sister
Kinga.
Danielle.
Bye,
See ya.
Sister. Bye, Danielle.
Oh, Crystal. We forgot Crystal.
Oh, Crystal. Bye, Crystal.
And Nomi
Bye,
was here
everyone.
too.
Bye, Nani. Bye,
See
everyone.
ya.
This was a fun episode.